Good evening and welcome to another edition of the Road to the Championships here on today's Country 105.7. Sean Larken with you. Derrick Lee to my right, Mike Holt back in studio. Derrick, how are you?
I'm doing good. How are you, Sean?
This is an all-time buzzer beater. I was waiting on you to get in. You said you'd never been here. Didn't play here in high school, so I was like, well, I don't want to get lost out there. And then I lost you. You come up behind me. So we are here at the home of the champs of Class C girls basketball. The Simpson Lady Broncos getting ready to take on their district rivals, the Hornbeck Lady Hornets. Again, this is a team in the Simpson Lady Broncos that rolled all the way to the state championship. Their first since 2001 last year. And they are pretty much primed to do the same, 32-4 on the season. They have been rolling right along, getting ready to try to get back and run it back, as they say, go back-to-back in Class C. But again, still a long way to go, but they have looked the part. As for the Hornbeck Lady Hornets, look, it's for Coach Killian, it's been a kind of a tough sled in this season, but he's kind of in the position that the Lady Broncos were in when I first started this job. Look, he has a younger team, and facing a team full of veterans that in a tough district where a couple of teams went to Hammond, so they're going to have a tough test tonight. It's senior night here in Simpson as they're announcing the starters. I'll give you the Lady Hornets starters first. Riley Shelley, Paisley Alexander, Brooklyn Welch, Callan Shepard, and Ryland Bush for the Lady Hornets. As for Simpson, it's a senior-heavy starting five. It's going to be Abby Dooley, Ashley Miller, Ashlyn Elaine, Reagan Clutter, and Cody Miller. A crazy thing about the Lady Broncos, they didn't have a senior night last year because they didn't have a senior. They ran everybody back on a state championship team, Derek. How about that? So, you get to win a state championship, and then you get to look at the roster and go, well, I get them all back. So, anyways, it should be a lot of fun here tonight. Again, this is the first of two. We'll have the boys game following this one. But it'll be the Lady Broncos in the home whites, Simpson, and the numerals in that maroon. As for the Lady Hornets in the road blacks with the golden numerals trimmed in white with the gold around the neck and the shoulders. Hornbeck across the chest. And we are moments away here. It's been a while. Look, hope everybody stays warm. Get ready because it's about to be cold again. So
yeah, how was your weekend of the freeze?
It was cold and it was boring. Like it just, I'm glad. I feel bad for everyone up north of us.
Yes.
Thankful we didn't get any of that. But man, I'm not looking forward to tomorrow. It's gonna be pretty cold tomorrow as well. It's gonna be in the 20s. Did you know that?
I'm off.
It will be Reagan Clutter in the mid circle
with Paisley Alexander.
And actually, that was Shepard in the mid-circle. It'll be controlled by the Lady Broncos going from left to right. Miller over to Elaine. Cody Miller with it up top. Now to Ashley Miller. Swinging it around to Clutter. They'll go inside to Dooley. She's doubled quickly back out to Reagan Clutter. She takes it. Little mid-range jumper is up, rattles out, and that one tapped out. And they'll go back to Hornbeck. Yeah, Shelley, Alexander, Welch, Shepard, and Bush. And it'll be
Shepard.
Yeah, and Shepard had it after the press. Alexander able to kind of break it a little bit, and a turnover back to the Lady Broncos. Again, 32-4. Simpson just looking to finish out the season as the top seed in Class C, which they are. But again, it's a top-heavy Class C. 3 teams out of the district occupying some of those top spots. Pleasant Hill, who the Lady Broncos, I believe, played last. All these cancellations and stuff. I think they were supposed to play Florine this week. That got canceled. That's Elaine will take the three from the wing off the pass from Miller. That one tapped around, no good, and the rebound pulled down. And now we will have a whistle.
And it will stay with Simpson.
And that it's a foul on Clutter, actually. The good part is, right here at the scores table, he'll tell us the foul and the numbers. They don't get that everywhere. Sometimes the guys don't even pay attention at the scores table, Derek. Off the inbound, it'll be Alexander. They got a little pressure applied here by the Lady Broncos in the backcourt. They'll get it back to Alexander. Alexander up ahead. That's Ryland Bush. Bush into the front court. Had it poked away off of her knee, I believe, last. So back to the Lady Broncos. Sloppy start here. And we'll have our first sub. That's going to be Emma Hours into the ball game for Bush. Still no substitutes. And I think here come the original 3 starters. They'll get the seniors out next. Hallie Rollins, Libby Edwards, and Bella Honeycutt will come in at the next dead ball. Right now, Ashley Miller has it over to Elaine. She'll take her second three. This time from the opposite side, it's off. Long rebound still loose, and Miller fighting for it. It'll stay with Simpson, I believe. And here comes Rollins, Honeycutt, and Livy Edwards. As the seniors who started will come out. Again, we'll see a couple of those seniors off the bench as we normally do. Now Edwards with it to Cody Miller. Three from the wing is no good, so ice-cold start from beyond the arc for the Lady Broncos. No score, a minute and a half in here. Alexander with the basketball. And again, there's probably going to be a nice cold start for everybody considering nobody's played since last week. Right now, Welch has it. Now back up top to Shelley.
It looks like Simpson is going to run a 1-1-3 to start the game.
Alexander with it on the far wing next to the student section. Again, no score, 2 minutes in.
But that's unusual usually in the games that we have played.
Well, that's what I was thinking. It's unusual for a team like Lady Broncos who can put it in the basket, but also they've been off for a while, couldn't practice because of no school. So everybody a little rusty probably around the area as games get kicked off again tonight and last night. Loose ball down in the painted area, still loose. Diving for it is Ours. She'll get it back to Shelley, and they'll reset here. The normal five in the starting lineup for Simpson back in. We'll have a tie-up. Cody Miller ties up Shelley near midcourt, but it'll stay with Hornbeck. Again, been a while for everybody playing and us calling games. And then another cold spell coming tomorrow. Edwards guards at the top. They'll get it over. Again, no score. Nearly 3 minutes into the basketball game. They bounce this one down to Shepard. He'll get it off to Ours, and Hornbeck strikes first. 2-0. And Cody Miller gets it over to Livy Edwards. Back to Miller. Miller knifes in, gets us an over into the corner. It's going to be Rollins. High off the window, no good. And there's a lid on the basket here for the Lady Broncos on this side. Is now quickly back on the other end. That shot partially blocked by Edwards. Shelley trying to go up through a double team. Miller has it now into the front court. Kind of a frantic pace here. And again, ice cold for the Lady Broncos. Elaine's had a couple of good looks. Edwards goes baseline. She's fouled after she puts one up. That one going to be on Welch, her first.
I like that.
Yep. See, every
I like
time.
that.
Love it. You don't get that anywhere. Like sometimes, where was it a couple of games ago? Like they didn't have the score right. They were like, did that go in? First free throw for Olivia Edwards does go in, and Simpson on the board. It's 2-1, nearly halfway through the first quarter. Then Edwards, Honeycutt, and Rollins did not start on senior night here. That one left short. And the rebound pulled down and now nearly stolen by Elaine in the backcourt. Some pressure applied, and now it is stolen by Edwards. She'll get it over, and that one stolen, headed your way, Derrick. And now Shelley into the front court. She's got 3-on-1. She'll leave it off for Alexander, but good job to get back on defense by Simpson. They didn't even get a shot off there, but did Hornbeck. Now they'll get it inside, and that one is left short. Good closeout. Shepard tried to get it over Rollins. Now Miller with it. Full speed ahead. She'll be cut off there by Shelley. They'll get it to Honeycutt. Little elbow jumper off the window and in. As Bella Honeycutt gets Simpson's first field goal. 4 minutes and 8 seconds remaining into quarter number one, and Simpson leads 3-2 off the two-run home run. Alexander with it now in the front court for Hornbeck. Coach Killian directing traffic over to our right. Now popping out is Welch with the basketball. Shepard with it now. All out on the perimeter here, trying to pull one of the bigs out of the paint. Honeycutt and Rollins. Alexander goes in, penetrates, kicks. Corner shot, hits the top of the backboard. Honeycutt closes out on that one. Out of bounds. It'll go back to Simpson. Bush back in. And coming out, I think, is Shepard. 3:35 left in quarter number one. Been a slow start for everybody. We figured it would be. I guess everybody's still trying to thaw out here. Defrost, you might say. As Miller gets it into the front court. Elaine over to Edwards. They'll skip it across to Elaine. She'll catch and shoot for three. That one off. Offensive rebound by Rollins. High off the window. Putback is good. And now Simpson leads it 5-2. Some pressure into the backcourt by Elaine and Miller, and that one into the hands of Welch. Up ahead to Hours. She's got the field goal. That one tapped in the passing lane by Honeycutt. Right back it goes to Shelley. Under 3 minutes to play. Here comes another sub. Graceland Sparks at the score table. Now a turnover. Edwards. And she'll lay it up on the left-hand side. And in timeout, Coach Killian. Hornbeck off to a 2-0 start. 7-0 run sets by the Lady Broncos. Timeout. It's the road to the championships on today's Country 105.7.
Cecil's Cajun Kitchen in downtown DeRidder is the place to go for seafood, steaks, and good Cajun favorites. With one of the many TVs placed all around the restaurant, you'll be sure to catch your favorite sports while enjoying drink specials to go with fried gator bites or boudin balls. Follow that with a fresh-cut certified Angus steak or some fish tacos. Lots of selections for even the pickiest little eater in your crew. Then your crew can finish up with some fresh beignets. You can even party it up on the patio on Friday and Saturday nights with live music. Cecil's Cajun Kitchen, always ready to help you have a good time.
KVVP Leesville, DeRidder, Fort Polk, today's Country 105.7.
The Bronco mascot just ran across on the far side.
I was just going to say, when have we ever seen a mascot in the gymnasium?
A couple. I think East Bow had one last game. But other than that, I think it's the Simpson Bronco making its first appearance. Now a turnover after the inbound. And Edwards gets an easy layup off another turnover. She's got a quick 5 after a slow start. It's now 9-2. Lady Broncos over Hornbeck. 2:33 to play in quarter number 1. Some more pressure in the backcourt. Shelley trying to get out of a torture chamber there, and Cody Miller gets the steal, hits the deck, and a jump ball. Pressure starting to ramp up on defense. The possession area will give it back to the Lady Broncos, who again started out ice cold from the field. Elaine will catch and shoot another corner 3. That one finally finds the bottom of the net, and Ashlyn Elaine hits the 3. As we've seen, if she sees one go in, the next 5 or 6 can go in as well. And now another tie-up in the front court, but Alexander able to get out of it. It's now 12-2, 2 minutes to play in quarter number 1. Sparks checked in. She has it. Now she'll swing it over to Paisley Alexander. Defense started to ramp up about halfway through the quarter. Hornbeck struck first with a shot to go up 2-0, and now Livy Edwards jumps into the passing lane, and she'll lay it up with the right hand off the window this time. It is now 14-2, a 14-0 run after Hornbeck scored first. Edwards quickly with 7 here in the first quarter, another steal. Edwards back to Miller, top of the key. She'll line up the laces. That one misses everything, out of bounds to Hornbeck. Grace Mitchell will check in now for Coach Killian. Alexander out. Again, you've seen it. Hornbeck's had some trouble with this pressure in the backcourt as Bush has it. And they do break it this time in numbers. We'll see if they can go to the rack and get a shot. They do. No good there from Sparks, but they get the steal, and now Rollins steals it back. Up to Miller. Miller doesn't have numbers. She'll kick it out to Elaine. Back to Edwards. Back to Elaine. She'll catch and shoot for 3, and that one goes in. So she missed her first 3. She's made her last 2. National Elaine's got 6. It's 17-2, minute remaining in quarter number 1. Some more pressure at midcourt. Mitchell gets past Honeycutt. Catch and shoot 3 in the corner. That one off the back iron. High, no good. Good look there from Bush, however, and the rebound pulled down by Simpson with 44 seconds remaining. Edwards back to Miller. Miller to Honeycutt. Free throw jumper is off to the left, no good. And getting back on defense. Hornbeck controls the rebound. They'll get it over to Sparks. 30 seconds to play. It's 17-2 here in the first quarter. Little dribble handoff there to Bush. Working it around the perimeter. Mitchell takes a 3. That one nearly goes in off the bank. Honeycutt pulls down the rebound. Miller with it with 15 seconds to play. 3-on-1 goes in. Wanted some contact. Tries to put it up. No good. And the rebound pulled down by Hornbeck with 9 seconds to play. Sparks with it. Had it poked away. She'll get it over to her teammate. And that might be a shooting foul on Elaine. We'll see. And she reached in trying to poke it away. And Ashlyn Elaine picks up her first with 3.3 remaining on the game clock here in the first quarter. Hornbeck will have some free throws. It's Grace Mitchell. She was putting that one up. And on the closeout, Elaine fouled her from behind. First free throw is off the back iron, no good. And Mitchell goes 1 of 2, 17-3. That ends a 17-0 run. Miller up ahead, a lane. Good if it goes from 3 to beat the buzzer, and just short off the front iron, no good. However, Simpson, after a slow start, they lead it after 1, 17-3. It's the road to the championships on today's Country 105.7.
Hello, this is Sheriff Sam Kraft. The Vernon Parish Sheriff's Office is committed to protecting and serving all citizens of Vernon Parish. Senior citizens need our protection and our watchful eyes. Adult taxpayers deserve law and order, and our youth need encouragement and support in order to succeed. The Vernon Parish Sheriff's Office will continue to work with area law enforcement agencies to provide a safe and wholesome environment for all of our families. We are proud to serve Vernon Parish and to call it home.
Healthcare is so important. That's why choosing the right pharmacy is just as important as seeing the right doctor. You want someone who treats you and your family just like family. Thrifty Way Pharmacy right here in Leesville is just that place. Thrifty Way Pharmacy is locally owned and operated by a caring and knowledgeable staff that will treat you and your family just like family. Thrifty Way cares for our community. Come home. Come to Thrifty Way Pharmacy. Thrifty Way Health Mart, caring for you and about you. Thrifty Way, your hometown choice.
Seven points from Libby Edwards, 6 from Ashland Lane, and after going down 2-0 in quarter number 1, Simpson went on a 17-0 run, and they lead it after 1. 17-3 will start the second quarter. Lady Hornets basketball. It's Paisley Alexander trying to get around Edwards. She'll get it over to Bush and trying to go inside at the free throw line. That one poked away by Rollins. And now Cody Miller with it. She'll pull it back and nearly have it stolen away. And she traveled with it there. Might have had it poked away, but tried to regain possession. Maybe shuffled her feet there. So back to Hornbeck it goes. Again, if you're just joining us, senior night here. They honored pretty much the girls basketball, boys basketball, maybe cross country, and cheerleading, but that was way before the action started. And another turnover, back to Hornbeck it goes. But it was a slow start. Had the 5 seniors in the starting lineup, but both teams really couldn't find anything there to start the first few minutes. It's been a long layoff for everybody with the weather. No school means no games or practice. We're back to action. Feels good to be back. They'll go down to Bella Honeycutt. She's blocked on the way up. Good job there to close out by Welch. It'll stay with Simpson. Ashland Lane will inbound it. She was one that finally got defrosted there in the first quarter. Missed her first couple and then hit a couple of threes there to close out the quarter. Loose ball after the Rollins miss. Honeycutt picks it up, shoots over a couple of defenders, and knocks it in. Well, Honeycutt's second field goal of the evening, and it's 19-3. Some more half-court pressure here by Simpson as Hornbeck breaks it. That one might have inadvertently went off the foot of Shepard, and now back comes Cody Miller, who had some problems with it laying it up, had a defender close out, but Edwards there to clean up the loose, and Libby's got 9. Yeah, Miller tried to put it in with the defender bearing down on her. Might have anticipated the block there, but an offensive putback by Edwards makes it 21-3. Some more pressure here, and a near turnover, but into the front court it goes for Hornbeck. That one might have been poked away by Miller. Into the hands of Rollins it goes, and now a travel again. Turnover back to Hornbeck. Quick whistle there. I'm not even sure she had enough time to get possession there, Derek, but the ref's got a better view at it than us.
Sparks and Hours checks in for Hornbeck.
Hours has the field goal. Alexander nearly turns it over there, but she'll get it out. Back to Sparks. Sparks subbed in early in the first. Now back in working on Edwards, trying to get around her. And a late whistle there. Edwards will pick up her first foul, but offensive foul. Okay.
It was a push-off.
Yeah. I was going to say, Edwards trying to get physical there. Didn't look like she did much, but it will be an offensive foul on Sparks. So pretty good perimeter defense there. And now Edwards has it in the front court. She'll kick it over, and Miller's three is good. And Cody Miller, her first points come here in the second quarter from beyond the arc. It's 24-3. And some more pressure. Now Miller steals it, but it's poked away. It'll stay with Simpson. A couple of more subs coming in. Looks like Mitchell and Sierra Martin will check in for her first action. Coming out is Sparks. Honeycutt gets it over to Rollins, and Rollins face-up shot no good. Rebound pulled down by Martin, and Hornbeck just trying to hang on for dear life here, get it across half court. They will. Check out the Bronco mascot over in the corner. He's hanging out. And that's going to be a turnover, I believe. No, it's going to stay over with the Lady Hornets here to our left. Martin to inbound it near the Bronco mascot. That one goes to Welch. Welch back to Martin. Martin hounded there by Bella Honeycutt. We'll get it to Martin. Now Alexander has it. They'll swing it around the horn. Little mid-range pull-up shot is too strong there from Mitchell. And now Cody Miller has it with 5 minutes to play in the half. Get it over to Elaine. Catch and shoot for three is good. And Ashlyn Elaine's made 3 of her last 4. He's got 9 points. Here comes the hockey line sub for the Lady Broncos as it's 27-3. Ashley Miller will check in. Reagan Clutter down there as well. And that'll be a foul on the shot as Hours trying to go up between the treetops. And that's Bella Honeycutt's first foul. Looks like we got way more than 5 down there, Derek, at the table. But there's 5. Looks like about 7 or 8 of them down there. Couple of free throws coming for Hours, and that one, nothing but net. It's going to be Natalie Goforth, Reagan Clutter, Alyssa Rowe getting her first bit of action. I got him. Say, it looked like a hockey game. First free throw was good. And one more coming. And Hours knocks down both. Those didn't even make the net move. 27-5, that breaks the scoring drought there for the Lady Hornets. Now Ashley Miller handles. Kinsey Grover also in as well. Again, I knew I'd miss somebody. Rowe with it now. Working it around the perimeter. They'll get it to Reagan Clutter. Clutter skips it over, and that one poked away nearly. Grover will have it. They'll try to go inside on a double team, and Clutter had it and then lost it and then ties up underneath the basket, Sierra Martin. 27-5 halfway through the second quarter. Again, we'll have a pretty good boys game to follow this one. And that one nearly stolen, and it is stolen by Grace Mitchell. Alexander with it. Lady Hornets get it across midcourt. Sierra Martin skips it over to Hours. Back to Alexander. Hours, she hadn't been afraid to shoot it. Has it poked away from behind, however. Reagan Clutter got a hand in there when she was trying to get in position to maybe take a mid-range jumper. And Grover will handle it up top. And that is a turnover. And the one thing you don't want, Derek, when you have the big line of subs, now, again, we've seen a lot of these girls play, but you want to still keep the game. You know, you don't want to be sloppy and turn it over. And you just want to kind of keep your foot on the gas pedal, just keep the same energy. That three is off the back iron. Long rebound. Almost went back to Welch after the corner three. And it might have been last touch by Simpson. It was. I was wondering why Welch didn't go for it over there. She was the closest to it. So last touch by Simpson. It'll be Hornbeck basketball. Alexander with it now at the top, guarded by Clutter. She'll swing it over to Mitchell. Mitchell trying to go baseline. She's cut off there. Clutter nearly steals it, and now she does steal it, and she'll be wrapped up over there.
Yeah, that's another travel.
And a travel. That looked like a foul at first. And it's been the same ref calling it every time, so he's seeing something out there. I saw the wrap-up foul first on the steal, but, hey, like I said, he's got a better view of it than I do. He's across the way.
Yeah.
And he was also in her line there, so he probably did force the turnover. Catch and shoot three from the top of the key by Mitchell is long off the backboard. And the rebound pulled down by Simpson. And now 3 Lady Hornets come to the scorer's table. They'll check in at the next dead ball. Clutter swings it over to Ashley Miller. A little head fake by Clutter. She goes in, and she's going to be fouled on the reach in by Mitchell.
That is great picture. Her first.
And now we will have Shepard back in, Shelley back in as well, and Bush back in for Hornbeck. 2:43 remaining, 27-5 here in the first half. Lady Broncos off and running. Grover with it now on the wing. Pretty good on-ball defense here by Hornbeck. Grover will line up a three, and that one off the front iron, no good. Pretty good look to get some separation, and now a tie-up under the basket. And it'll be Simpson basketball as the possession arrow changes. Jaden Lasavio checks in. And now some more pressure in the backcourt here by this second unit, who's done a pretty good job still defensively. And now Hornbeck has it. Shelley into the front court. At the free throw line, extra pass. Alexander thought about a three in the corner. Now she'll drive baseline. Cut off there by Clutter. 2:10 remaining in the half. Catch and shoot three from the top. Rattles down for Ryland Bush. Pretty good look there. Bush cashes it in. Grover gets it over into the corner. Rowe goes baseline, had it blocked. Rebound goes right to Miller. Miller will bounce it up top. Grover with it now. 1:50 to play in the half. Here comes the screen from Miller. Now a good double. Creates a steal there for Hornbeck. In the hands of Alexander it goes. Up ahead quickly to Welch. Welch extra pass into the corner to Bush. Alexander takes a three from the wing. That one is long. Long rebound goes to Clutter. She heaves one up ahead. And Grover will catch it in stride and lay it up from the right-hand side. That looked like an almost turnover there, but Grover able to adjust. Looked like a receiver on a deep ball there, able to just catch it and go lay it in. And it's 29-8 with 70 seconds to play in the half. And now that three rattles out. Pretty good look there from Bush. That one halfway down and out. Rebound by Miller, and too much body contact there in the backcourt by Alexander. She'll pick up the foul. And here comes the sub. Natalie Goforth in. She played a little bit earlier in the quarter. Ashley Miller and Reagan Clutter out as well. Nope, Miller's still in there. She's inbound in there.
Okay.
I thought she was walking to the bench. I didn't see two come in at the table. Rowe with it. Into the front court she goes. Under a minute to play in the half. Trying to hit Grover under the basket. And turnover. Back to Hornbeck it goes. It's been all Lady Broncos here from the jump. Well, I say from the jump. Hornbeck actually scored first. That one high off the window for three, no good. And Miller gets the rebound. Ashley into the front court, 2-on-1, little ball fake. And a whistle. And that'll be, I believe that's going to be a blocking foul.
Yeah, I feel it would be a shooter.
Shelley, yeah, going up for the shot. So Miller will have a couple of free throws. And the first one rolls around and in. Bowers will check in for Alexander. Miller will have one more free throw. That one off the front iron, no good. Hornbeck controls the rebound with 33 seconds to play in the half. Shelley operates at the top, now gives it off. Bush, little runner, is good. Ryland Bush with 5 points here in the second quarter. 30-10 with 15 seconds to play in the half. Grover into the front court. Get it over to Rowe. Rowe cut off there. Now they'll get it inside. Lasavio's foul. No continuation in high school. That would have been an and one. So we are shooting two.
I could have sworn I heard that on the floor.
They did, but we're in the bonus.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah. That one high and too strong off the back iron, no good. Savio will have one more. And gets the home roll on the second. 6 seconds to play, 31-10. Hornbeck has it. Shelley gets it up into the front court. Three, good if it goes. Off the back iron for Bush is no good. And the horn sounds, and that ends the first half. Lady Broncos in control at the break, 31-10. We'll take a break, take some inventory, come back with some first half analysis and more. So, road to the championships on today's Country 105.7.
Just as your local State Farm agent combines good neighbor service with surprisingly great rates, you can combine your home and auto. And guess what you'll get? That's right, good neighbor service with surprisingly great rates. In fact, State Farm agent David Heyman is your go-to agent in Leesville for service you deserve at the price you want. So try combining home and auto today. State Farm agent David Heyman will help you mix and match things perfectly. Call 337-239-9999 for your surprisingly great rates. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Individual premiums will vary by customer. All applicants subject to underwriting requirements.
Buying, selling, or refinancing your home? Let the Rethink Title Company work for you. Have a commercial real estate transaction? We can do that too. With over 35 years experience as a full-service real estate title company, we strive to provide personal attention and efficient results throughout the entire settlement process, giving you peace of mind. Give us a call at 337-404-4060 or stop by our office at 116 East Lula Street in Leesville. The team at Rethink Title are proud supporters of our area students and athletes and wish the best of luck on their future endeavors.
Dale Peterson, pharmacist, and the staff at Rosepine Family Pharmacy are proud supporters of the Road to the Championships. Rosepine Family Pharmacy knows that the combination of academics and athletics help young people become well-adjusted citizens. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5. Call 337-462-0177. Serving the community since 1985, choose your hometown pharmacy to fill your prescription needs.
Are you paying your bank to hold your money? If so, it's time to make the switch to a bank with totally free checking. Sabine State Bank offers free checking with no fees, no minimum balance, no balance requirements, no analysis fees, and we still include check images in your statements without a fee. There is even a free small business account. If you really want free checking, stop by one of our convenient 45 locations. Sabine State Bank. Our goal, your future success. Member FDIC.
Jackson Hewitt makes taxes feel like a yacht rock song.
April breeze, give me my biggest tax refund, please. You, me, and a lifetime accuracy guarantee.
And now get $100 just to try Jackson Hewitt. Does your tax person do that?
Say goodbye to that no guarantee tax guy.
Ready to sail through tax season? Go to Jackson Hewitt and you'll be limited time offer for new clients. Participating locations only. Terms at jacksonhewitt.com.
Answer the call. Become an EMT in 12 weeks. Acadian Ambulance and the National EMS Academy are looking for dedicated people just like you to join their upcoming EMT class. With convenient hybrid training, you can become a certified medic and start saving lives. EMT positions are open right here in central Louisiana and across our 4-state service area. This isn't just a job, it's a calling. Seats are limited, so don't wait. Visit becomeamedic.com to get started. That's becomeamedic.com.
Great food, great drinks, and a great time? You're sure to find all that and maybe more at Double D Steakhouse in DeRidder. Open daily at 11 a.m. They are ready to serve you juicy burgers, delicious chicken dishes, and cut daily certified Angus beef steaks, all cooked over a mesquite grill. Complement your entree with a loaded baked potato, some steamed veggies, or any of their many side selections. Watch your favorite sports teams on one of their mini TVs while enjoying an ice-cold draft beer or one of their many popular drink specials. Double D Steakhouse, located on Highway 171 in DeRidder, for great food, great drinks, and a great time.
Hello, this is Sheriff Sam Kraft. The Vernon Parish Sheriff's Office is committed to protecting and serving all citizens of Vernon Parish. Senior citizens need our protection and our watchful eyes. Adult taxpayers deserve law and order, and our youth need encouragement and support in order to succeed. The Vernon Parish Sheriff's Office will continue to work with area law enforcement agencies to provide a safe and wholesome environment for all of our families. We are proud to serve Vernon Parish and to call it home.
Healthcare is so important. That's why choosing the right pharmacy is just as important as seeing the right doctor. You want someone who treats you and your family just like family. Thrifty Way Pharmacy right here in Leesville is just that place. Thrifty Way Pharmacy is locally owned and operated by a caring and knowledgeable staff that will treat you and your family just like family. Thrifty Way cares for our community. Come home. Come to Thrifty Way Pharmacy. Thrifty Way Health Mart, caring for you and about you. Thrifty Way, your hometown choice.
Just as your local State Farm agent combines good neighbor service with surprisingly great rates, you can combine your home and auto. And guess what you'll get? That's right, good neighbor service with surprisingly great rates. In fact, State Farm agent David Heyman is your go-to agent in Leesville for service you deserve at the price you want. So try combining home and auto today. State Farm agent David Heyman will help you mix and match things perfectly. Call 337-239-9999 for your surprisingly great rates. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Individual premiums will vary by customer. All applicants subject to underwriting requirements.
Buying, selling, or refinancing your home? Let the Rethink Title Company work for you. Have a commercial real estate transaction? We can do that too. With over 35 years experience as a full-service real estate title company, we strive to provide personal attention and efficient results throughout the entire settlement process, giving you peace of mind. Give us a call at 337-404-4060 or stop by our office at 116 East Lula Street in Leesville. The team at Rethink Title are proud supporters of our area students and athletes and wish the best of luck on their future endeavors.
Dale Peterson, pharmacist, and the staff at Rosepine Family Pharmacy are proud supporters of the Road to the Championships. Rosepine Family Pharmacy knows that the combination of academics and athletics help young people become well-adjusted citizens. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5. Call 337-462-0177. Serving the community since 1985, choose your hometown pharmacy to fill your prescription needs.
Are you paying your bank to hold your money? If so, it's time to make the switch to a bank with totally free checking. Sabine State Bank offers free checking with no fees, no minimum balance, no balance requirements, no analysis fees, and we still include check images in your statements without a fee. There is even a free small business account. If you really want free checking, stop by one of our convenient 45 locations. Sabine State Bank. Our goal, your future success. Member FDIC.
Jackson Hewitt makes taxes feel like a yacht rock song.
April breeze, give me my biggest tax refund, please. You, me, and a lifetime accuracy guarantee.
And now get $100 just to try Jackson Hewitt. Does your tax person do that?
Say goodbye to that no guarantee tax guy.
Ready to sail through tax season? Go to Jackson Hewitt and you'll be... Limited time offer for new clients. Participating locations only. Terms at jacksonhewitt.com.
Answer the call. Become an EMT in 12 weeks. Acadian Ambulance and the National EMS Academy are looking for dedicated people just like you to join their upcoming EMT class. With convenient hybrid training, you can become a certified medic and start saving lives. EMT positions are open right here in central Louisiana and across our 4-state service area. This isn't just a job, it's a calling. Seats are limited, so don't wait. Visit becomeamedic.com to get started. That's becomeamedic.com.
The best steakhouse in Leesville, you may ask? Why, that would be the Wagon Master Steakhouse, of course. Cut fresh daily certified Angus beef sirloins, ribeyes, fillets, and so much more. Tender, juicy steaks, chicken, burgers, or even some fried fish. With all the selections on their kid menus, even the pickiest little cowpoke in your family will have their taste buds satisfied. Enjoy one of their many ice-cold draft beer selections. Watch the game while chowing down on one of their delicious appetizers like a tumbleweed or some bacon-wrapped shrimp. Open daily at 11 a.m. Sure hope to see y'all soon at Wagon Master Steakhouse in Leesville.
Back here at halftime, where the Simpson Lady Broncos are in control at the break over Hornbeck 31-10. It's senior night here, and that meant a senior-heavy starting five for the Lady Broncos. It was Abby Dooley, Ashley Miller, Ashlyn Elaine, Reagan Clutter, and Cody Miller in the starting five, and they played about three or 4 minutes, half of the first quarter, and it was a little slow start. Derek, this is your first time seeing the Lady Broncos. So you haven't really saw them at their full potential. Again, everybody coming off a long break because of the weather.
I would say this is very bad showing for your first impression.
This is not, for the definitive chance for you, this is not your good first impression. But, however,
yes,
they get settled in, take control of a game, and they lead it at the half 31-10. But, again, they've been subbing in and out the whole way. I think at this point, you just got to stay healthy. They've got a big one coming up later in this couple more. I think next week they'll play Evans in Evans, and that one will be for the district title. Evans, which we will see. We can go ahead, I guess, and spoiler alert it. We'll have a heavy schedule next week since we were unable to get in a game earlier this week. But we will see Evans on the road at Reeves on Tuesday. That one should be fun. The first time those teams met up in Evans, it was pretty close back and forth game. I think less than 5 points separated those two. Evans got the win. So, but again, tonight Hornbeck just a little bit overmatched by the Lady Broncos. Ashton Lane and Olivia Edwards tied for the scoring lead with 9 apiece. But again, everybody's gotten in for Simpson. Ashley Miller has 1 point. Reagan Clutter hasn't scored. Cody Miller with a 3 in that second quarter. Bella Honeycutt with 4. Rollins and Grover have 2, and Jaden Lasavio hit a free throw. As for Hornbeck, Ryland Bush with 5, Hours with 4, and Grace Mitchell with 1. We'll start the second half. After the second runs off, there it goes. And it'll be Simpson to start. And it's the normal starting 5 on the floor here. We'll see for how long, as Cody Miller thought about a little step back 3. Good close out there on defense by Shepard. Honeycutt gets it over to Edwards. Edwards driving to the lane. And that will be a foul, I believe.
Probably a little bit shoving on the outside.
Yeah, and Shelley picks up her second. Edwards trying to get to the rack there. Now Honeycutt gets it at the elbow on the inbound. She'll kick a lane in the corner, and it's good. Ashton Lane starting to heat up here. She missed her first 3, and then she's made a lot more than 3 since. I think she's 4 of her last 5. She's got 12 now. Near travel there, and it wasn't called. And now Miller gets a near steal, pokes it in the backcourt. Alexander shuffled her feet back there. They missed that one. So near turnover, back to Shelley it goes. She'll get it in, and that one's going to be thrown away. I couldn't see anything. The ref was, he was moving perfectly with where the ball was for us there. Elaine will get it in. She's had the hot hand here. It's 34-10. 1 minute into the second half. And this is a team last year in the Lady Broncos that got all the way to Hammond and then took care of business. Rollins' little turnaround fadeaway is no good. They beat Reeves in the semi, and then Summerfield in the final. It's kind of a culmination of, as I talked about it during football season, about a 4-year, kind of 4 to 5 year process to build this thing from the ground up. If you look at it, I talk about it all the time, you don't start out loaded like this. You got to kind of build your way up with a bunch of 7th and 8th graders at this level, and this group did that, and they have turned into a well-oiled machine now here in Class C. That 3 rims out. Pretty good look there from Shelley, halfway down, and a rebound pulled down by Miller. Now Edwards with it. Edwards up ahead quickly, and Honeycutt has it roll out. Rollins gets the rebound. Putback is no good. Honeycutt has it. He'll kick it back to the top. Elaine calling for it over to the corner. Miller just takes it herself and can't get that one to go off the window. Still loose down there, and Edwards tried to tie it up, and good job by Welsh to hang on for dear life and keep it for Hornbeck. But you've seen Ashley Lane over here in the corner. She was just waving her hands in the air like she was directing some airplane traffic. They didn't see her. She had a pretty good look for another one if they'd have found her. 2 minutes into the second half, Hornbeck with the basketball. Shelley has it. She'll zip it inside. Inside out it goes. Push a little step back 3, and that one nearly goes in. It'll roll out, and a good rebound underneath there. Fighting is Shepard. She gets it away from Rollins. And she's given up some size on Rollins, but took her to the ground there. It'll be Simpson basketball after the possession arrow flips. Edwards into the front court. She'll get it over to Miller. Miller catches it before it goes out of bounds. Now she'll step into a 3. That one is going to roll in and hit the front of the rim, off the backboard, back iron, and in for Cody Miller. She's got a couple of 3s. And there's one thing I will say about the Simpson team, as we saw a lot last year. It's not that they don't shoot it well from 3. They just don't shoot a whole lot of them unless it's Ashley Lane. A good sign in the state championship was Cody Miller walking into one to start the game last year. That's when you knew it was probably going to be over, as they'll get it up quickly. Edwards lays it into double figures, but Cody Miller made, I think, her first 2 from deep, and that was pretty much all she wrote. When they started going in from there, it was going to be over, and they rolled to a state championship. Another steal. Edwards has it here in the front court. She'll get it up to Rollins. Rollins threw a double team off the window and in. And we will see how long the starters stay in, as they have opened up a 40-10 lead here on Hornbeck. Lady Hornets team still battling. Shelley trying to go coast to coast. Can't get enough English on it to spin it in off the window, but she'll head to the free throw line for a couple of shots. And if you look, Derek, obviously a little bit undermanned, but they've had some shots just kind of not go in, halfway down and out for Hornbeck, as Honeycutt picks up her second. Ashley Miller will check in.
Well, that just really just tells the full game for Poor Hornbeck. That it's just not tonight's not the night.
No, and look, you want to try to keep it close as that free throw is no good. And checking in is Addison Hill for Hornbeck, and Ashley Miller checks in for Simpson. Yeah, look, you got to have things go your way, and then you'll have some shots like go halfway down and out, some threes go and roll out. It just feels like, if you're the team that's trying to stay in it, when it rains, it pours. One more free throw coming here for Shelley. And she gets it to go 1 of 2 and her first point of the night. And that one's stolen off the inbound. Shelley active there. And a quick little 3-0 run for Riley Shelley.
She made up for that missed free throw.
Yeah, that's a 3-point play after the miss. And now that will be a foul on Alexander, her second. And Edwards gets it off the inbound from Elaine. She'll swing it over to Honeycutt. A little turnaround shot. A good closeout there. It's no good. Edwards got it under the basket, tried to put it up, and then it was poked away. Last touch by Hornbeck. So it'll be Elaine to trigger it in under the basket. Simpson now going from right to left on your radio dial. That one nearly stolen off the inbound. Trying to get it to Edwards. Good defense. Shelley's had a nice little run here in the last couple of minutes. Trying to force some turnovers and had the steal and the layup. Elaine has it now. She's been red hot ever since this is her first couple. She's settled in. Back to the basket. Honeycutt catches and goes through the contact. No good, but she'll head to the free throw line. Alexander picks up her third. Again, we'll have a boys game to follow this one. So we'll have a 3-game slate next week. We'll be in Rose Pine for Rose Pine Eastville. That's a makeup from Tuesday, as Honeycutt's free throw is good. And then we will, like we said, go to Reeves for Reeves-Evans. And on Friday, should be a fantastic girls game. The Fairview Lady Panthers, as that one good as well. Ellen out with 6 points. Fairview traveling to Pitkin for round 2. Fairview got round 1 at their place.
And it will be a turnover for Hornbeck. Like I said, when it rains, it pours.
Yeah, and look, you kind of got a couple of plays early to just get a little run here in the third quarter. And now there's a steal off the inbound, and look who it is. Shelley into the front court, and a good job by Edwards to send it out the door. Olivia Edwards hustling to get back after the turnover, knocks it out, and no easy basket there as Hornbeck will reset it. Again, even at 42-13, not giving up the easy one. Could have just slowed down. Gave up the layup on one end. And that one deflected by Ashley Miller. Rollins and Grover will check in. We'll see who comes out. It'll be Elaine and Honeycutt in and out. And again, the one thing you want to do in this game, you're Simpson, you just want to stay healthy, keep everybody fresh, no injuries. Your lead is in hand. Just keep rotating them in and out. And Edwards will pick up her first. We actually called her for one in the first half that wasn't her, so I'll just leave that in my book as one. Alexander with it now. Over to Bush it goes. And now back to Shelley. Shelley's had a good second half. She'll bounce it over on the baseline to Hill. Hill hounded there by Grover. Now the double team comes. They'll get this one to Shepard. Shepard penetrates, kicks. Alexander trying to get around Miller. 3.5 to play in the third quarter. Shepard with it. A little slower pace here now in the half court. Miller trying to swipe it away from Alexander, forces the turnover. And back to Simpson it goes. And errant throwaway by Edwards gets it into the hands of Shepard outside. And a near block by Ashley Miller on Shelley. She'll pull it back out. They'll swing it around. Bush's three from the far corner is no good, and a rebound by Ashley Miller. Edwards gets it to Cody Miller. Goes around the screen from Edwards, now gets it to Rollins. She'll face up at the free throw line, penetrate into the double team, and have it poked away. And Bush, I think, got a hand in there. Now it'll be Shelley with it, with 2:48 to play in the quarter. Simpson 42, Hornbeck 13. That one's short by Bush. Rebound by Edwards under the basket. Nice pass up ahead to Rollins. And Rollins will slow the pace. Can't get it to go, but it's tapped back to her by Grover, and Grover will pull it back out. She'll line up a three, and that one's short. Edwards there for the offensive rebound putback. Well, 4 chances at it right there, working hard. The offensive glass. Lady Broncos get one on the 3rd and 4th chance. 3 more subs at the table. And now a bunch of subs at the table. Here comes the hockey line. Now bounce in at the block to Alexander. She'll have to shoot over Rollins. She does. Can't get it to go as it's a little long. Grover with the rebound. Under 2 minutes to play now. Alexander steals it away. Shot up. No good, but she's fouled. Good hustle there by Paisley under the basket. And Grover picks up her first foul. All right. So we are going to have a whole new 5 checking in here for Hornbeck after this free throw. Alexander, her first, is going to rattle out. All right. So we're going to have Hours. That's going to be Sparks in. I believe that was Martin, I think, in there as well. And then Mitchell. So that's the 5 for Hornbeck. Alexander still at the line. And there will be one more coming in as Welch is waiting. And now Welch comes in as Alexander makes the free throw. The 5 on the floor for Simpson. Grover, Reagan Clutter, Ashley Miller, Ashton Lane, and Bella Honeycutt back in. 44-14, 150 to play in the quarter. Again, we'll have a boys game to follow this one. Grover dumping it down to Bella Honeycutt. She faces up, has to get it out of there. Good defense on the block. Miller had to save it going out of bounds, but it will be a turnover. And back it goes to Hornbeck. A little too early on the trigger there. Now they'll get it in. Sparks gets it over to Martin. Back to Sparks. And that one could have been a whistle. Mitchell gets out of there. That one deflected by Ashland Lane, and it'll reset over near us for Hornbeck. But like we said, I started this 5 years ago, and you look at the roster, as Simpson didn't have a senior last year. That one, 3 is too long, but you look down the list, senior, 5 seniors, 3 juniors. But you look at Hornbeck's roster, freshman, 8th grader, 1 junior, sophomores, 8th graders, 2 juniors, I'm sorry. A lot of youth on this team. So this is kind of the situation that the Simpson team was in a few years ago. And if you're listening and a Hornbeck fan, you just got to be patient because you're going to take your lumps as that shot no good by Rowe. The rebound, Reagan Clutter puts up a shot. She hits the deck, no good. Under a minute to play in the third. Scramble for it over here on the far side, and the rebound by Hornbeck. Frantic little play there as Simpson comes up empty. Sparks with it. She'll get it over on the wing. Little head fake by Hours. Now to Mitchell. Into the corner it goes for 3. That one long into the hands of Reagan Clutter. Now Rowe has it. She stops her dribble, gets it back to Reagan, who crosses midcourt. 30 seconds to play in the third quarter. Reagan's little running floater goes off the window, no good. Bella Honeycutt's turnaround rebound putback is no good. And now we will have another sub. Jaden Lasavio is going to check in. As is Peyton Fracasso. Honeycutt and Elaine out. We may not see them again for the rest of the night. On the inbound, it goes to Rowe. Natalie go forth with it now. She checked in as well. 14 seconds to play. A little scramble for it as the pass was a little wide. I think it'll stay with Hornbeck. But, yeah, look.
Actually, will stay.
It's going to be Simpson basketball. I'm sorry. Well, can't do that. It's dropping it on the baseline. That'll be a turnover. But, yeah, you look at the rosters. Like I said, Simpson was in this position. You had a Hornbeck team who went to the finals that year. Hicks won it for the 4th straight year. And Simpson was just, I mean, when I tell you they were just getting their brains beat out. But they were diving for loose balls, hustling. It didn't matter as that shot is going off the window, but it's going to be too late. Mitchell put up a circus shot just after the buzzer sounded, so it does not go. After 3, it's 44-14. Lady Broncos over Hornbeck. It's the road to the championships on today's Country 105.7.
Hello, this is Sheriff Sam Kraft. The Vernon Parish Sheriff's Office is committed to protecting and serving all citizens of Vernon Parish. Senior citizens need our protection and our watchful eyes. Adult taxpayers deserve law and order, and our youth need encouragement and support in order to succeed. The Vernon Parish Sheriff's Office will continue to work with area law enforcement agencies to provide a safe and wholesome environment for all of our families. We are proud to serve Vernon Parish and to call it home.
Healthcare is so important. That's why choosing the right pharmacy is just as important as seeing the right doctor. You want someone who treats you and your family just like family. Thrifty Way Pharmacy right here in Leesville is just that place. Thrifty Way Pharmacy is locally owned and operated by a caring and knowledgeable staff that will treat you and your family just like family. Thrifty Way cares for our community. Come home. Come to Thrifty Way Pharmacy. Thrifty Way Health Mart, caring for you and about you. Thrifty Way, your hometown choice.
It's a good on-ball pressure by Olivia Edwards to start the quarter. Will force another turnover. Back to the Lady Broncos it goes, and it's been all Simpson here in game one, 44-14. As I was saying going to break, again, you look at this team that the Lady Broncos have. This wasn't just kind of put together overnight. This was a long process. You take your lumps. Rollins' little turnaround fadeaway, no good. Rebound under the basket by Miller. Put back is no good, but she's fouled. Good hustle down there. So I say that because, like I said, I've seen a lot of that from Hornbeck. They're down big, but they're still fighting, diving for loose balls under the basket, taking on, some defenders. And so it's about patience. You got to be patient. And I'm mainly speaking to the fans and the parents. That first free throw is no good.
Yeah, we got my nerd there. Hockey lines up.
Yep, here comes 5 in, 5 out. Well, 4 for now. Oh, no, it is 5.
Okay.
Yep, there's the 5th.
Okay.
Jumping over the boards late there. But that's what you got to see. Just look at the youth, and like I said, the Simpson team took their lumps, man. That first year I was here, it was not fun. But you look at the other side of it, and they're hanging a banner last year, and they are having their sights on another one, as they are the top team in Class C. But again, it should be fun as they went to Pleasant Hill and beat them pretty soundly the other night. Well, that'll be a foul here in the front court. And it's Olivia Edwards' second foul. So again, they'll have a tough road test at Evans in a few games. As I said, we'll see the Lady Eagles at Reeves next week. Trying to shoot over the defender with Shepard, and Honeycutt stood her ground and got the block. Into the hands of Rollins it goes, and now a whistle underneath.
We just this right.
So they done flipping the arrow so much, everybody's confused.
It's right. You got to change this right.
Look, the score table so quick, even the refs weren't ready. Hornbeck has it, nearly throws it away, and now it will be a turnover as Edwards gets it. She'll leave it off for Miller, but it goes right into the hands of Ashley Lane. Rollins takes a shot just inside the three-point line. That one rattles out. Good job to box out by Alexander, and then she's hounded in there by the Twin Towers, and she was sandwiched in between Bella and Howley, but that jump ball will give it back to Simpson with 6:55 left in the ballgame. We'll see how long starters stay in. I'll get it back to Edwards. Elaine was trying to reset over to the corner. Back to the basket. Bella Honeycutt gets it. Shot up no good. She gets a rebound and then has it stripped away. That's a good job there, giving up some height as Bush, and then a whistle and a double dribble. And Cody Miller has it across half court. Edwards bounces it to Rollins, into Honeycutt. Pretty good feed there, and Bella high off the window puts it in. She's got 8 points on the evening. It's 47-14. Now some more pressure to the backcourt. Edwards nearly steals it. Now she does. She'll go with the right hand, put it in, and count the basket. And Olivia Edwards will head to the free throw line to try to convert. So Edwards has 15. That foul, I believe, was on Shepard. And that free throw is good. That'll give them an even 50. And Edwards, Miller, Elaine, Rollins, Honeycutt out. Everyone out. We just had a 10 on, 10 off there. We'll figure it out. It's 50-14 with 5:50 remaining in the clock running here. It took the Lady Broncos a little bit to get warm, but once they did, they were able to kind of assert themselves on both ends of the floor. Mitchell has it. I'll swing it around the horn. Welch had it. Now Sparks at the top. Extra pass into the corner. Can't see anything. And that one's going to be turned over.
All we can see is where the ball was going.
That's it. And now it's over there by the trash can. Grover has it. And now Rowe. So, again, yeah, that was like 10 on, 10 off right there. That was crazy. It was like a high school dance. Everybody just running onto the floor. Savio with it now, and Grover had it nearly stolen away. She's able to grab it. Savio, a little free throw jumper is cash. Savio with 3 points on the evening. 4:50 to play in the ball game. Again, we'll have a boys game coming up. Should be a doozy. A couple of district rivals getting it going between the Hornets and the Broncos. Broncos had a little bit of a down year last year, but they are back rolling this year. Coach Savio's got it going. And then Hornbeck's back again, just consistently at the top of Class C. That three is off by Sparks. And a long rebound out to Grover. Lady Broncos on the run. Looking up ahead. Good pass. And Rowe lays it in off the window. Pretty good job in transition there. As Rowe gets her first basket and a good pass there from Grover. About a quarter length of the floor there. Good look ahead. 54-14 now. Clock moves. The runner off the window does not go. Good rebound under there by Grover, and she's fouled. I believe that's Welch. Coach Killian's going to sub 5 more in and out. And now 1 in. It's Dooley back in. She started the game for the Lady Broncos. Miller out. Dooley to inbound it for Simpson. Gets it to Grover. A little pressure applied here by Hornbeck. Grover heaves one up, and Natalie Goforth is the recipient this time. And she puts it in off the window. Tell you what, Grover's made a couple of dime passes out there. Looks better than Drake May did last week.
Where did he throw?
I mean, she didn't run it in, you know. If it was a bootleg, I guess Drake May would have been all right. She definitely looked better than C.J. Stroud.
And that was a travel on Hornbeck.
Clock moves under 3 minutes. Grover to inbound. And I think
that's another travel.
That's a travel. I was trying to pull up the schedule, but again, the internet's not loading up. I was going to pull it up, tell you exactly when that Simpson-Evans clash will be. Heck, it may be next Friday. I think it is. Very possible. Maybe I can figure that out. Who knows? 2:24 to play in the ball game. Dooley picks up a foul into the basket. And we will have some free throws coming here for Riley Shelley. She had a nice little spurt there in the third quarter. Made one of her 2 free throws, and then it made up for it as she stole the inbounds and laid it in. And a left-handed free throw is nothing but net. Martin in for Dooley, and Picasso in for Lasavio. Clock moves, 1:40 to play, and Shelley goes 2 for 2 from the free throw line. 56-16. Simpson's been in control. And good hustle there by Shelley as she makes the free throws, then comes back on the other end and swats one out. So like we said, you want to see those type of things when you're down big. You don't want to see the body language change and kind of open around. You hadn't seen that. And we've seen a couple of teams that, you know, not do that on our road to the championships, Derek. It's kind of just a mentality thing. Look, you come in, you get beat by 20 or 30. You don't want to hang your head. You want to kind of just keep hustling and keep grinding. Now back on the other end, that one a little too strong off the window for Bush. Now Simpson with it under a minute to play here in game 1 of 2. Lady Broncos going to move to 33-4. Fourth had that one blocked on the way up. Now the steal up ahead to Alexander. 40 seconds to play. Alexander will pull it back out. They'll swing it over to Shelley. She'll take a 3 from the wing and knock it down. Shelley's had some open looks. She knocks that one down. She's got 8 points here. And now a steal, and that one rolls in. I believe that was Hill off the steal. Addison Hill gets her first bucket. We'll check that one at the end, but now back quickly on the other end. No good. The putback by Grover is no good, and now tapped around and stolen away by Bush. 7 seconds to play here in this one. Alexander looks up at the clock, weaving in and out of a double team, puts one up and knocks it down off the window as the horn sounds. She shot that one through a double team and beats the buzzer, and that ends the game. 56-24. But a couple of circus shots there at the end. Coach Gillian's probably thinking, where was that at in the first half? But it is all Lady Broncos here in game 1. They win it 56-24. They move to 33-4. Lady Hornets drop to 5-16. And we will take a break, tally up the totals, and set stage for game number 2. It'll be the boys' game, Hornets and the Broncos. It's the road to the championships on today's Country 105.7.